Good morning. We're back on the Sage Creek Cottage project again today, and we're going to talk a little bit about siding. First thing I'd like to do today is introduce the newest member of our crew. His name is Huck L, and he's the new leader of the show here at Northridge Homes. So now on to siding. At Northridge Homes, our standard is a cem plank siding made by Hardy. Cem plank is really cement plank siding. Comes in different sizes. Our standard's a 7-inch, which is what you see here. It has a wood grain in it. It's made of a concrete product. It's highly durable to bugs and birds and sunlight, and takes paint well. It's pre-primed and ready for paint. On top of that, when we get to our paint video, we'll talk about how paint finishes apply to this. Installing our cem plank siding, we also put in a flashing at every seam. There was a day, old school day, that you used to caulk this seam, and these days you don't do that anymore. The manufacturers have realized that we need more expansion and contraction in that, and caulking here doesn't work. So instead we've gone to a flashing system. Sometimes you'll see it in black like we have here, other times it's white, but on all of our buildings, every seam in the field is flashed, and every seam and the edge butting any product is caulked. With that as a standard, we wrap all of our windows and doors with LP trim. LP is Louisiana Pacific. It's a pre-primed product that also has the same wood grain in it, and when this is all finished, you'll see here that the Viacore that I talked about in one of our framing videos goes under the building paper, the bottom piece does, then the side pieces wrap, and then there's a head piece that's also tucked in up there, and that gives you a full seal with basically a rubber seal around your window on top of the foam seal that's on the inside and the paper over the top, and then the trim will go around it and that'll get caulked. And so there's multiple layers to seal your windows and doors in. Louisiana Pacific is a huge supplier in the industry. There's a lot of products they supply, but especially their trim boards and soffit and fascia boards are a high quality product and one of the best on the market today. So our standard trim system on any penetration is LP trim with metal flashing over the top. That will all get caulked on all of the edges, and here we don't use any latex. Latex is just not a good exterior product, so we use a polyurethane caulk. It's a little more expensive, a little harder to install, but the durability and life of it is way beyond what latex is, so it's just a much better product, especially on the exterior of your home. So as you can see here on this wall, there's all kinds of things going on at the same time. Today's method of installing siding, we work from the bottom to the top, and the window, as you can see, is getting wrapped as they work up. All the penetrations through the wall are getting wrapped as they work up, and the siding's getting flashed as it goes up. It's just a time saver. Back in the day, it used to be trim the whole building out and trim out all the windows and trim out all the pieces and then have the siding put on. Today, it's all just done at the same time. It's a big time saver, which helps save on cost. So you can see here that everything, including the paper, is just working its way from the bottom to the top, and they'll do that on every wall on the way around.